Hey YouTube, this is Dan making another vid. If you love my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Just got back from the forge, last one for the year, and thanks Andrew for letting us come over. Me and Lawson went over. So, yeah, it was a little bit cooler today, so I looked at the forecast the other day and said to Andrew, would it be alright if we came over? And he was gracious enough to let me come over, which was really good. But yeah, still 34 degrees, I think 32 degrees or 34 degrees in the forge, so it was still pretty hot. But outside 29 degrees and not too bad. So yeah, wasn't too bad, but I woke up yesterday with a head cold, so I'm sick, which is crap. But anyway, and I have to admit I am feeling pretty ordinary today. So yeah, didn't get a lot done. Quite disappointed in myself in a way, but I got a bit done. Cane knife. Reprofiled the handle a bit, just dropped it down on the 72. Yeah, feels a lot better. Get a little bit better grip, and all I did was put a bit of tubing to protect the edge, but put it on a 40 grit belt, Reaper belt, and it is sharp enough now. I would hate to get hit with this thing. It is a formidable knife, and reprofiling that handle, it doesn't look like a much, but I just took it a little bit off here and rounded it with the 40 grit Reaper on the 72, and took it down to where the you can notice the blade goes here to here. So I took it down as far as I could go, left a little bit of a stop here so my hand can index. I know where I can stop so I don't go up onto the blade. It is blunt here. The edge doesn't start till here, but it's got a toothy machete edge on it, 40 grit, and yeah, it's sharp enough now. I'm feeling I've got a little bit of a roll there, but that's just the way the grit, 40 grit, I just did it on the slack bit of the 40 grit, and it is beautiful enough to, yeah, formidable chopping machine. And that handle feels really good now. I could easily get one-handed grip on it, and I'm really happy with the way that turned out. I just bought some of this Kinetic 13mm food contact, I don't know what, it was a metre and a half of that and a bit of shock cord just to protect the edge. So that's that all done. Have a look at this. This is turned out. That's my comp chopper. It's all ground except for the bevels. So that's the handles. The handle is ground out, rough ground. I just have to go and clean it up slightly. I did take the edge off. I drilled lanyard because competition choppers have to have a lanyard for front. So it's got a lanyard for the front, a 4mm, 5mm, can't remember, but I beveled it. It drilled it, no worries, because remember, this is just normal W2, so it hasn't been hardened or anything. So yeah, just looking at it now, this grind here is beveled this way, so I'm going to have to straighten that up. That was just me on the grinder, so yeah, I'm going to have to fix the grinds up on that. So I'll straighten the grinds up there. That's no problems, but it feels this feels formidable. Yeah, this is going to be a formidable, just under 10 inches just under 15 inches. So it's well within the, it's perfectly within the dimensions of the chopper. 2 inches, you're allowed 2 inches of blade steel here, the width of it. You're allowed 10 inches of blade length, which I've got just under. It's just a tad under. And you're allowed 15 inches overall length, and this is just under. I wanted to make it just under and just within tolerance. So yeah, I wanted to be just within tolerance. 2 holes for the handle scales. Andrew said, I was talking to him about it, and we are just going to put some nice hardwood scales. Going to be quite thin hardwood scales because it is 9.5 mils thick. So I'm going to retain 9.5 mil thick spine, going to have full flat grind all the way to the edge and then convexed. Talking to him today about quenching. I'm not going to do a water quench, I'm going to just do an oil quench, but we're going to bring the tub oil inside. I was looking, it is $80 for 5 litres of fast quench oil. I might buy it. I thought it was $80 a litre, but it is $80 for 5 litres of fast quench oil. And W2 does require fast quench oil to get maximum hardness. If I've quenched it in 5 litres of fast quench oil, it'll be 65 Rockwell. And it's not as severe as a water quench, but it'll be a lot better. So I might just bite the bullet, buy 5 litres of fast quench oil and quench it in fast quench oil. I don't want to buy the 20 litre tub, it's $200, and I don't need fast quench oil, that much quench oil. But yeah, this is going to be a formidable chopper. Just feeling it now. It's going to weigh 2 pounds at least. It's going to be over a kilo. And 9.5, it's just a formidable knife. Yeah, so she's all pretty well ground out. I just have to do the bevels. But I hate grinding. I hate grinding knives. I loathe it. Made a little neck knife / fine sharp knife. Fine sharp knife. It's I saw it Halterford's little pointy sharp knife. What they call a sharp knife. It's for. I'm going to put an antler handle on it. This is hardened and quenched in an oil and tempered. So it's all been done. The grinds are all pretty right. I do think I might steepen them out a little bit because it is a little bit, it came out of the quench all straight. It looks really nice. I just might deepen the grind a little bit. I took it to 120 grit. It's not too bad. It turned out really nice. I forgot to put my O on it, but it retained the Wiltshire file mark really well. Looks really nice. It's a nice little knife. It's going to look really good with a little with an antler handle. It's just a little fine little neck knife. It's going to be a little neck knife. So yeah, nice little knife. And it retained the Wiltshire file really well. I just forgot to stamp it with my O, so my brain wasn't working very well. Did these One of these is going to be Tony's Cobra. I think that one's going to be Tony's Cobra. Although that one's the thickest. Could probably make that, but it's the shortest. So I could probably make a good Cobra out of that, but I actually like the longer ones. It's a little bit thinner, but I think I'd make a better Cobra out of that one. So I think that one would be good for Tony. These three are going to be Cobras as well. But I cut them up. They're all ready to go. This one's for Tony. This one, so these are three. That's 4 Cobras I'm going to do. They're ready to go. This one, really good idea from, I think it was Jason. Cut it off, bend it, take all the file teeth off, and do one of those Japanese wooden handle striker knives. I won't say Hungarian because apparently I'm wrong, but dramatic Japanese. I know they're Japanese anyway, but they're curved with the wooden handle because this is perfect for them. So I'm just going to take the file teeth off, maybe off, yeah, I'll take all the file teeth off it, and just all I have to do is bend it over and bury it in a piece of wood, and away we go. Cut that off, because this was off the other end of it. That's a Nicholson Australia, if I don't drop it and break it. Nicholson Australia, out of a single curl. There's going to be a single curl, nice big single curl. So I haven't made one for a while, so I wanted to make that. Started doing this. Not real happy with the way it's turned out. It's okay. It's not too bad, but it's a bit skew-if. It's a bit, see, drifted a hole in the centre of it. This is a traditional Hungarian, and I know it is a Hungarian style striker, but it's not on straight. So they put a hole in the middle. This is going to have, I'm going to cut it off there. They call it a fire extinguisher. I don't know. I think that's lost in translation. But anyway. But they do it's like a teardrop style. Anyway, they've got several different variations of it. I just left this say hold on to it. Andrew said leave it on because you can hold on to it, which is, he's a smart man, so he knows what he's doing. But I'm going to cut it off there. Hopefully I'll be able to grind it on and get it reasonably shaped. But yeah, the drift going all right. It's really hard because we don't have the exact shaped drift. So if we had the exact shaped drift, we'd be able to get it to have it on straight. But yeah, this is my first go at it. So yeah, it turned out really, because I basically hot cut. Because remember, this was a file, flat. This looked like this. And I hot cut a hole in it, then drifted it out. Put a drift in it, spread it out. Then I cleaned it all up in the middle, bit with a Dremel, then filed it. So it's all cleaned up in the middle, so there's nothing rough inside there now. But drifting it skewed over a bit. And then I ground it off there, so I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to form up, I'm going to get a bit of stainless, and then they put a little, there'll basically be a little thing that goes around here, and it'll be just a little belt loop thing that goes around there that holds for a belt loop that goes on there, and that'll be the striker. So yeah, it's all right. Once it's finished, it'll look a lot better, because at the moment it looks really rough and crap. But this first go, I'll grind it and get it all shaped properly, and hopefully if I shape it properly, I might get it straight during the grinds. But anyway, I might glue a handle on that. Once the handle's on it, I might be able to grind. Oh, no. I'll leave this. I'll take it back over to Andrews. I'll go over maybe another week or so, 2 weeks. Another cool day, and I'll do some more grinding on this and see if I can get a bit more. Take it to 240. Maybe I might even ask Andrew if he can have a bit of a go stepping back, because you've got to be real careful at the tip, because if you go anywhere near that tip on the grinder, you'll burn it. It'll be buggered. But I just wanted, I could buy the Halterford's little sharp knife. They're only $20, but why buy one when I can make one? So yeah, and it'll have a nice little antler handle on it. So yeah, and I already cut the slots in it and everything. But it already looks pretty good. I've already hardened and tempered it. So yeah, and I'm really happy with the way that turned out. I just felt like I just didn't get much done. I spent most of the time grinding, which I hate doing, because yeah, I'm no knife maker, that's for sure. But this is turning out pretty good. Yeah, this is it's going to be formidable. I'll be able to chop just about anything now with that, I can tell you. But yeah, I might just spend the $80 and get some fast quench oil, because I want it to be as hard as I can get it. I reckon about, yeah, it'll be 65 Rockwell out of the quench, then temper it. It'll probably come back to 62 Rockwell. And yeah, the W2 will be, yeah, it'll be pretty good. I reckon it'll be pretty good. Anyway, that's what I got done at the forge today. So yeah, not too bad at all. I just yeah, I was a bit disappointed. I was not feeling 100%. I reckon I would have got a little bit more done if I'd been feeling up to it. But yeah, spent most of it grinding and doing that. But next time I go, I will get Tony's Cobra done, and then I'll yeah, get that sorted out. Yeah, we'll go from there. And I want to get this. I want to do another wooden handled knife, bloody striker too. But like I said, I want to get away from making strikers and knives. I want to do blacksmithing in this year. So yeah, which is that. And yeah, I'll oh no, yeah, no, I'll make a video tomorrow about the new year. So yeah, I'll do a happy new year tomorrow. So yeah, I'll do a burn and everything about the new year tomorrow, because it's New Year's Eve today. But yeah, I'll do my New Year's celebration video tomorrow, because that'll be New Year's for me, but it'll be New Year's Eve for most people, most of my subscribers tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching.